Okay. Hello, you guys. Welcome to Unapologetically Fire and Ice. That's me, because you never know what you're going to get out of me. And I never know what I'm going to get or how I'm going to be or what's going to be going on in my life. My life is like a book. Anywho, yeah, so I know I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back. It's a jump off. So I am currently inside of a moving cargo van, and this driving in this is so weird. I'm like totally sitting on top of the world right now, but sitting in dead traffic, going through the well, ain't got there yet, but that Hampton Tunnel is no joke, you guys. You just never know when you're gonna be coming to a dead stop miles from it. So it's like time your destinations as you can. Anyway, so I just want to take this time out to just have a talk with you guys. So a lot's been going on. What I think my last video I put out was Christmas. I was very emotional, just dealing with things. That house, I sold it. Didn't know that was going to happen. I did that on a whim because, with the economy, it's totally like unpredictable. Just trying to afford stuff and finding ways to save money. Pretty much what I'm trying to do. And so I had decided to move in with somebody. Temporarily room with somebody. And with help. So with that being said, with me selling the house, y'all, oh my gosh. I had a really awesome realtor. I recommend her to anybody. So if you do want to know who I had here in Virginia, close to North Carolina, let me know, and I will tell you who I had, who I was using. She was able to sell my house in 6 days. So that was amazing, and the house is small. I didn't think it was gonna sell, to be honest with you, but it did. Free out here. Let me show you what I got going on, and don't y'all yell at me in the comments. We were dead stopped, okay? As I have arrived, and we about to. I got we about to get started. Y'all got allergies, really bad. So this is my protein shake because I'm not gonna be able to eat for the next 4 or 5 hours. They won't be here for a couple of hours. But I gotta offload this, go organize, not really organize the storage, but I gotta pull stuff out, rebox some stuff, and pull some stuff out. Y'all listen, when I went through that daggone tunnel, I was trying to cut the lights on, right? I cut the daggone windshield spray. Then I couldn't find the daggone wipers. I never got the lights on, by the way, but because you're supposed to cut them on through there, but I couldn't get it. So like whatever. So you had to be 10 and 2 the whole time. Yo, it's so weird. This daggone guy. This guy came, right? I don't know where he came from. I don't see no vehicle. He's a little suspect. I don't see no vehicle. He came out of nowhere, like they dropped him down from the daggone sky. There ain't no car out here in sight. I don't know where he came from. So I'm gonna wait to go inside to my storage unit because that's just what I do. I don't be trusting people. He came out of nowhere. Like, did you walk here? Because that's weird. There's no houses like that close. I don't trust people. You might want to know where my storage unit is. He might be following me. All I know. We're going to talk about that later because I think I have expressed to y'all that, like, my neighbors were literally stalking me. I had persons pulling in my driveway that was in the neighborhood, and he was like staying at a person's house that was across. But why your vehicle way in my driveway? Why are you in front of my home when they got a whole driveway over there? Like, make it make sense. Like, my computer, it even got hacked. Like, and he had some type of device, but I'll get into all that. Y'all, I got stories for days of what's been going on, why it's been so long, and where have I been, what's been going on, what I got going on, what's to come. But I got a lot coming for y'all. Excuse how I look. I look a hot daggone mess. I think I'm just mentally trying to prepare myself. I think I am. I need to blow my nose. But we are on our final leg today. I'm going to be, the mover truck is coming to get all my stuff, because this time I'm not moving myself. I'm like, I'm just not going to do it. I did it 2 times, and that was rough, so I just want to lighten my load, and that's why I'm here. You're probably like, well, why are you putting stuff in the storage when you got movers coming? Because I was going to have a second stop. Yeah, I'm just going to have it already on the little cart thingy. So it's not like I have more in storage. I just have, probably the amount for the storage unit. But I'm going to also tell y'all about that, and let y'all know who I use to move me. They have been absolutely wonderful, especially with the little hiccup that happened, but they've been very accommodating. They're vet-owned veterans, so that's a plus for me, because they're, doing for the community. They know what people need. Movers. So anyway, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? This storage unit is awesome too. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I guess take this stuff up, because I can't have too much stuff. And I can only put but so much on the elevator. It's super early in the morning right now, so I don't know, not a lot of people should be even up right now. I might have to come back, because I think I'm going to get one in here for right now. And we'll come back for that. think I'm gonna probably have maybe 4. 1, 2, 3. Cause I have like a ladder and stuff, so I'm gonna figure out how to put that on here. And what I like about it is this, it's got a cargo elevator, it's got like everything you can think of here. For everything. Big area to pull into, so if it was like rain outside, you ain't gotta be outside offloading or loading or whatever you're calling yourself doing. Alright, let's go down and get our other one. So anyways, so I just couldn't wait to get up out of that neighborhood. It was just not safe for me. I don't know why I was the target. Nobody else was being, I guess you could say, harassed. I was watched 24/7, out windows, blinds. I mean, it was just stupid. I ain't gonna say the neighbors weren't nice to me, because I probably had just one that was pretty sincere and solid. The other one, she seemed skeptical, knowing that the person who had been coming around my house and stuff like that, she ended up talking to them. They were just keying it up one day. I'm just like, what the heck? So I don't trust her. So she's off my list of communicating with. Other than that, it just wasn't the house wasn't good. I'll talk about that later. It was just eating my pocket up. Never again will I get a house with a crawl space. It ain't even that. I'll never get a house that is super small, compact. It was just too small for me. I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently I wasn't. But the realtor I had, she sucked from the jump. And we'll talk about that too. Choose your realtors wisely. Alright, so update. The time that they told me is way off. Yeah, so I'm still here. I think we are on I got here about probably 9:30, something like that, 9:45, and it is now 2. I think it's 2. Let me see. It's 2:15. So the time frame was 11 to 2, which he actually called and told me it was 11 to 12, and 11 to 2 is when I finally got a hold of somebody to tell me. And then, so here it is, about to be 2:30, and now they want to sit here and start like texting me and stuff like that. Oh, we're on the way, 15 up, blah blah. Don't start texting me now. Don't start texting me now. So I've been here all day, like I said, from 9:30, 9:45, and it's now 2. I've had to cancel my plans later. I was supposed to go to my nephew. They're having a baby shower, so I missed that because I plan to be done and carrying on with my day. And now this is going to, of course, put a cripple into it. So, yeah. So now I'm just waiting for them to roll up in here like they all happy. And I'm just supposed to have this poised look on my face like everything's okay. And, you know, I'm tired, you guys. All I've had was that protein shake I showed you. I drunk half of the Bloom. I guess I might have to finish it. I'm just tired. I think I just need to sit down because I've pulled majority of everything out of my storage. I already piled up on like 3 carts full of boxes for them just to go ahead and grab and go. I've actually lightened their load quite a bit. I've reboxed some boxes that were dented in from, you know, like I took clothes out, so the boxes got lighter, you know, smaller, so they kind of flattened out. So I did all that, and I just went on and started pulling down more boxes. I mean, why not? And just started consolidating and making it less boxes. So I'm just waiting for them to pull up in here. I probably got like 10 more minutes or something. So this is me patiently waiting. I probably need to go drink that damn water that I brought. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it, y'all. So, story of my life. This is a rough move. But this is what happens when you are solo and you're just trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm so emotional. I can't even cry because I'm like, I don't have time to cry. I don't have time to cry, as tired as I am. And listen, so let me tell y'all while I'm sitting here, right? So when I had some people move me in my storage unit, what is that? Oh, it's a salamander. When I had people move stuff from my house into the storage unit, somebody to the storage unit, but I needed them to also add to what I already had, so that means they were going to have to like reorganize some things. So when they did that, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I was questioning it from the jump, like, what are they doing? Like, why is this stuff that they're putting is like in the front? And it was all my heavy stuff. And mind you guys, all I had really was a queen bed. I had the long dresser, so basically the furniture, okay, and the couch and stuff that I had them bring over, and then to add to the storage unit. I have a 10 by 10, and it goes up to 10 high. So I mean, I'm like, I know all this to fit. I really don't have nothing but boxes and this little bit of furniture. So they put it in there, and I was just like watching, like, I was like, well, what about the last thing they had was like my mattress and this queen and box spring. And I'm like, well, what about my mattress and box spring? And I said, how am I going to get to the clothes? I had 6 boxes that I asked them to leave out to the front so I can have easy access. And they're like, well, you're just not going to be able to get to your boxes. I said, excuse me? Because what they did was put the long dresser literally this way. Like, if you're going to cross, like, you know, this way, not this way, and not this way, but they put it this way. So, that blocked everything that was already in there. And so they put my box, they put the mattress on top of everything. Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? They put the mattress on top. Then they put the headboard, both the headboards, on top as well. And I'm just like, are you sure that's going to stay? Like, yeah, you know, we got it. I'm like, okay. And I didn't think it was right because also, mind you, my mattress was wrapped in plastic.
So then they put the box spring in front. So that means, guess what? Anytime I open my storage unit, I was going to have to move that to the side and then climb over, because they're like, oh, you can just climb on your desk to get to your stuff. Dude. So I'm fighting that right now. I'm contacting Better Business Bureau, because I even paid extra for them to FIAG or to try to fix it. So with that being said, I had brought some people, because I had to get to some stuff. So I had somebody to help me. I got to reorganize this. I can't get to nothing in here. So when we did that, long story short, y'all, we were trying to balance one side and balance another side, but we couldn't get another area that we had no idea. I almost got knocked out by my headboard. That whole cherry wood, it fell and crashed and burned, y'all. That was the moment. I'm about to cry now, but that was the moment I completely lost my freaking mind, and I wailed. I wailed. I've had that furniture for quite some time, okay? If I was in my house for 12 years before I moved here, I've had it over 12 years. And for it to crash and burn, like, to replace stuff these days, who wants to replace anything? Hold on, that's Stay Happy Tales. Hold on. Hello? Are you here? Could you come around the building? Yeah, come around here. You'll see that U-Haul van, cargo van straight ahead. You see a cargo U-Haul straight ahead? I don't know where you're at. I'm walking around the building. You should have came in like... Oh, there you are. Okay. Y'all just back in. Yeah, you can back in. Did y'all see how fast they came flying up in here like they doing something? Y'all should have been here 30, 40, an hour, 2 hours ago. Anyways, let me get off of here, because I'm about to, we got to get this done. I got things to do. So, but these are the guys. It's official. I am moving, you guys. So this is Safe Ship. Is who the company is. All right.
Okay, because I'm like you. I'm surprised too. Okay, because I'm supposed to receive the items on the estimate. Okay, I just wanna be on the same page than you, because you call the broker. Right? We are moving and transfer your estate. Also, on the paperwork, everything, for example, you sign.
I hear you, but I know what she told me, so I just got
why-
lied to
That's why.
twice.
Dame un momento que estoy hablando.
I just got lied to twice.
That's
Why would I lie?
I'm trying to contact them. That way, we are on the same page.
We're
Because
not
I don't
on the
like
same page
surprise.
because you're about to leave, and I gotta leave here.
That's because I don't like the attitude in this place. I don't like.
You don't like the place?
No, I don't like how the. I don't like the.
I can't believe I'm being treated this way. I'm only one person. I'm only
I don't
one
like the.
person.
I don't like the surprise. That's my point. You don't like neither.
I'm
right?
sorry. I didn't know it was a surprise because I know
I
what
have
they
a list.
said.
I have a list, right? If I have a list, you have the same estimator. When you make the payment, before you pay, you sign the contract, right? You're supposed to be read every single word in this contract. If you read the word, you're supposed to be know it's around 700 cube, not 1,000 cube. Let me show you. Where is your north? So
No,
in
it
this
wasn't
point,
nowhere near 1,000.
so for example, they send you the estimated. You have to read all the information, blah, 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 blah. For example, the most important, your items, right?
And she didn't do itemized. She did by the 10 by 10.
This is the estimated. Please, if you have to read the contract.
And
We are happy to provide the customer service. The Biden estimated isn't based on a specific item to be moved in service listed on the estimated.
so this
You
isn't on you. This isn't even on you.
No, because I didn't.
Right.
So
This
that's
is
why
this is what I want you to understand. I'm not mad at you. And plus, I didn't even know you're a third party. I'm not mad at nobody. It's the confusion that has come from the, what's his name? Joshua.
The person on the sales
And
department.
the person's name on there who quoted what they quoted. Their words isn't matching with the
So
paper.
let's call them.
Because they said that, hey, we're not going to do itemized because it's going to be a whole lot more. Because they had the vacuum down there, and she took the vacuum. She's like, I'm not going to add the vacuum.
Your contract, we're working by item, by the space. So I don't know who told you that.
Right.
Because on my tariff, on my public tariff,
On your
and
tariff, the tariffs, I understand
and
the
the
tariffs.
FMCSA,
Yeah.
because I'm a interesting mover, we can move in any state. I have like 5 years with my company. You can look at on my tariff, say the same thing. You estimated will be charged additional service, additional items, or
Do they
additional
know
weight.
this?
You're,
The safe ship.
you know those too because they send you the estimated. You have to read all the
And
paperwork.
I read that, but what
And you sign at the end. Hello? Hey, Olivia, this is Richard. This is Richard from Moving USA. I have a little big issue with a customer at the pickup. And can you help me with this, or you're gonna be transferred with somebody else? All right. Let me give you the job number first. The job number is.
I have it.
All right. The estimate is for like 700 cubic feet. I can send you a video. She got a unit. Dame un break, por favor. She got estimated for 700 cubic feet, and the storage is 10 by 10 by 10, right? Also, I can send you the video because she say somebody from Say Chief told her they're gonna give you a flat price for the storage unit, and we don't working like that. You know, we're working by the space, by the items, right?
Oh man.
So please, I'm here with the customer. She's really upset. She's really mad. And can you explain to? I explained to her the contract. He say nobody say about the items, the size or the weight. And Olivia, please, we're working by the space. We're working by item. And if you saw the video, it's not 700 cubic feet. Are you on the speaker? The customer is with me.
Okay, so here, my name is Shonda. I'm the customer. So I heard him out. I want him to hear me out. So I'm not be emotional. So I've already had an issue from the beginning when I first called. They had put me down as a 5 by 10 or a 10 by 5 storage unit. And I said over and over, 10 by 10 by 10. And so when they called back to verify, to make sure, like they always do, she read it back. I said, I don't have a 5 by whatever 10. She's like, you don't? I was like, no, I said 10 by 10. They said, well, let me go back and review the recording. They went back to the recording. They said, you know what, you were right. I said, well, you know what, at this point, I don't even want to continue because this is putting a bad taste in my mouth. So then they had Bridget Price. She got on the phone, took my call. She said, let me make it right. She went back, and I hear what's your name again?
Richard.
I hear what Richard's saying that I should have read, and which I did read along with her to understand what she was quoting and make sure that she switched the verbiage from the first quote and changed everything up. Well, clearly stated, I see what he's seeing my storage unit. He's saying that to me, I'm like, it's not full to a rim because I do have gaps in there. And so she quoted me for to have up to 800 square foot, I guess, cubic feet of items. But she didn't do itemized because she's like, that would have put me way, way above. So she's like, I'm just going to do you by the size of the unit. And she said, this is not going to change, and I want to make it right with you. Please let us do right. I'm going to be with you the whole rest of this way. So that's what I got quoted for, was for the 10 by 10 and for 800 square feet. But what's stating on here, she never changed that category. And then I hear what he's saying, but we got to go back to what I was told. So after she did everything, she's like, it's going to be clearly 2,500. I said, okay, that's not going to change, is it? She's like, no. She's like, do you still? And so I just called the other day because I was like, I'm going to cancel the second stop. I'm going to go ahead and bring the extra totes with me and the bagged items. And so I just did that yesterday, and then they called to verify everything again. So here we are today, and it's a shock on his end, and I'm hearing what he's saying, I'm seeing what he's saying, but I don't work for that, I don't call his company up. I'm calling SafeShip, and it's their due diligence to make sure they have the correct people and transferring the correct information. And sadly, at this point, ironically, Bridget Price, she is not at the office anymore because she's on bereavement. How ironic. And she was the one that was going to be handling this the whole way. So now it looks like I'm here, I'm a liar, and I finagled everything, and I didn't. I'm just trying to get my stuff moved, and I didn't want no hiccups in between. So here we are where he's packing up to leave, and I'm left without nothing right now. So that's where we're at, and I get his frustration, and I thank you for respecting me, and I'm upset.
Just
I'm
have
normal.
I have to explain the contract.
Yes, you have to explain it, and I get it now. So I don't know what to do at this point, and I don't, and this is where it happened, where Bridget's like, please don't, like, let us make this right, because I'm doing what I do. I'm a YouTuber, and I do post everything. I do Google reviews, and I don't want to do anything bad. I don't want to say anything bad about no company. I just want to get moved to where I need to get moved, and so I can go work for the VA Veterans Clinic myself, because this is a company that is for the VA. So this is where we're at. So I don't know what needs to be done. If they need to go review the tape on when I spoke with Bridget so they can hear everything she said, to state that I was actually correct on everything she said. Everything.
So I'm looking at the notes from April 21st with Brittany Price. I definitely see what happened here. And obviously it's a lot of miscommunication, but she reverted it to the 5x10. Because you have a 10 by 10, right? 10 by 10 by 10?
Correct that, yeah, because they stated at first a 5x10 or something like that. I'm like, I never said that. So then it shot it up crazy. I'm like, no, because that's not what was quoted. And like, you're exactly right. And at that point, I was about to be done with it from the beginning, because that's a big screw up.
So let me see what I can do. Is Richard still there?
Absolutely, he's here. Here you go.
Yes.
Jesus. I mean, nothing can be like freaking right around here. Like, all I'm just trying to do is get my stuff moved out. Ain't nobody doing that wrong. And the first thing he can say is because I move stuff. What's wrong with me moving stuff? What's wrong with me moving stuff? Y'all heard everything. I'm not trying to say that they did anything wrong, but there is horrible miscommunication. I don't even know if you heard that lady. She's reading all the notes, and it's a miscommunication. It isn't me. I didn't cause the miscommunication. It's not me. I don't know. Y'all, I'll be back with the conclusion of this, because I don't know what's about to happen at this point. Here we are. I think it's like 3:30 right now at the end of the day. So I'll sign out. I'll talk to you guys later.
Maybe I'm gonna be cancelled this job.
You're going to cancel the job?
Yes.
You're about to cancel it, and they haven't even done their part? I'm not even...
All right, I'm here in the pickup location.
So you're about to
Because
cancel.
I'm doing a video to send it. Okay, let me just hold on a second. You do videos. Let me do my video.
This was all in here. I just pulled it all out.
I don't know. I wasn't here. This is all the items outside the unit.
Where else is it going to come from?
And look at this. All the items
All I
inside.
did was bring the 6 boxes of stuff from...
This is the line, and some boxes past the line. All right, so...
But in the corner, there's
I will
nothing.
send you the video.
There's nothing on the... It's just my couch is over there. Watch that. My couch is right there. Swivel chair and all that I said I have.
Just give me a second, I'm sorry.
Well, if you're about, like I said, you're about to cancel, you need to let me know now.
No,
Because you just said you're about to cancel.
Let me send the information to
And
them.
it's recorded.
That's fine. You can record whatever you want, okay? The only thing is I don't give you the authorization for recording.
I'm just waiting to hear back what they say. Because I was not here. What the hell? And y'all heard this, right? I know y'all heard that. I swear to goodness, if they cancel this, I'll tell you what. For what I just went through, there is no reason for them to threaten me like that. Just because I know what, it's just so ironic that the lady all of a sudden went on bereavement, and she was supposed to be following this all the way through. And now they're sitting over here stating that I lied about something, and I didn't even lie about this. What the heck I got to lie about? Now I got to sit here and try to figure out what the hell is going on before they leave. I'm looking. If you're gonna cancel, just cancel it. If that's what you're saying, because you said it on here that you're gonna cancel. Is that what you're about to do? Are you about to cancel?
Please hold them because many stories. Let me tell you something. We are.
I know. I know what you said.
Can I get a word? Because you spoke and you.
I know what you said. But at this point, I'm like, they need to. I understand Brittany Price is on bereavement. They need to call her because she did not change. What she didn't do, she didn't change that. And she should have changed the square footage per to match what she told me on the phone.
I understand. Let me tell you something. Can I start with you? Can I say something? I don't know what's happening. Please record it because we are moving in.
I'm recording for you too.
We are moving in Transport USA, right?
Because I'm about to go work for VA. My father is all about the VA.
Can I say something? Can you hear me, please?
Sure.
Can you give me just 1 minute?
I'm hearing you.
Right. You don't call my...
I won't make you uncomfortable. I'm going to take this off. I'm taking this off.
No.
8-hour drive turned into 10-11-hour drive because I'm pulling my vehicle on an auto transport. So I have a 20-foot U-Haul truck, and I'm auto transporting my vehicle too. You're probably like, what? I know.